Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing my February pickup video with you guys. These are all cards I picked up through the month of February. Some really great cards, so I'm excited to share them with you. So let's just flip this camera and check out the cards I picked up. Okay, so a couple of these were actually gifts and not pickups. The first gift I want to share with you is this. It's not a vintage card, so it's unusual for me. It's a J.D. Dix rookie card. And J.D. Dix was the 35th pick, I believe, this year. First rounder by the Arizona Diamondbacks. He's a switch hitting shortstop. And this card was actually given to me by a good friend of ours. And the reason why it's relevant is that J.D. is her nephew. So a very good friend of my wife and I. This is their nephew. We were excited to hear about it when he got drafted. Looking forward to following his career. She promised me she'd try to get me an autographed one eventually. So really cool card. Really happy to have this one in the collection. Looking forward to following this young man's career. And then I think, I shared with you guys a while back, I picked up a bunch of cards at a local card shop, and the deal was so good I went back the next day. The intent is to sell most of them, but these ones here I'm keeping for the collection. These first four are all 50-cent box pickups. How about this 1972 Billy Cowan? It's, a lot of people have shared this card. The photography here with the halo and the angels is just perfect. I didn't have a version of this, and I thought it would be great to add, so pick this one up. Next card I grabbed was a 1972, once again 50 cents, Bill Freehan. And these are in great condition. I'm a big Bill Freehan fan. I plan on doing a video on him pretty soon. This card and his 74 are two of my favorites. So I grabbed that card. And then just like the Dick Allen of the 74, I love the Wilbur Wood of the 74. It's just the coloring, the red uniforms, the coloring. Wilbur Wood, he was an amazing pitcher in the early 70s. Really, really good pitcher. And this is just a cool card. So I grabbed that one. And then the last card in the 50-cent bin that I picked up for me is a card that I've loved when I was a kid. My version was pretty beat up. I saw this Willie Davis, and I had to grab it. But it's just a cool card. I'm a big Willie Davis fan, and this is one of the 3 or 4 that I wanted of his in the collection. So I grabbed this one. And then this card I grabbed with the intent to sell, but boy, the more I looked at it, the more I just love the card, right? It's a Don Sutton, 1967, in really good shape. It's second year Sutton. Thinking I'm going to keep this one. And then they're the cards I picked up. So the first card I want to share, when we do bargain hunters, I don't like the camera I use. I'm going to fix that eventually, but this is the McCovey, Willie McCovey All-Star card that I picked up. John and I both picked up the same card, and I picked this card up. This is just a beautiful, beautiful card. One of my favorites of his. I actually like it more than his rookie card, and I got this for 35 bucks. So I was pretty excited about that. And then speaking of his rookie card, for Valentine's Day, my wife said, hey, why don't we pick out a card for you? And this is the one I picked out. And I've told people before that I'm not a huge fan of this. Well, I'm changing my mind. If you get a decent version, it's easy to be a fan of this card. And this is a really hard card to find, centered, and without any markings on the card. And I picked this one up, I want to say for like $135. And it's just, it's a beautiful version of a Willie McCovey rookie card. And, I love this card. And I'm really excited. Both those cards, this card and his All-Star card, are on my list of 130 cards that I still want to collect. So I'm able to check some off the list. And this one is a beauty. This card is one I couldn't resist when I saw it. And I have a couple I have a couple ungraded versions that I plan to sell now that I picked this up, but I love this. It's a second year Terry Bradshaw. The coloring looks so good in an SGC Tux. I saw this one out on eBay and I had to go bid on it. I got a pretty good price for it. Picked up a second year Terry Bradshaw. Another deal, there was some good deals out on graded cards this month, and I tried to take advantage of it. Another Hall of Fame rookie card that I wanted to add to the collection that I finally grabbed is this beautiful Rollie Fingers in an SGC 7. Really cool card. Been wanting to add this one. I've seen it at a couple shows, and I was looking at it in 5s and 5.5s, and I was able to get this one for about the same price that people were asking for 5.5. So I was pretty excited. And this is in really great shape. It's a beautiful card. Here's another card that I already had a raw version of that I'm going to sell because this one's just nicer. And it's, for me, it's important because Henry Aaron's my favorite player. And, I am looking to complete his run. I still need his rookie card, but I'm hoping that by the time this year is over, when I talk to you, I won't be able to say that anymore. So that's the goal. But this is a beautiful card. It's, it's his last card. Just got all his stats on the back. It's just really, really, really gorgeous card. And I picked this up in a 7 at a really good price. So happy to add that one to the collection. And then the last two, we just did our Bargain Hunters Thurman Munson episode with Dylan. It was such a blast. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I picked up 2 cards. This one wasn't my submission, but it was a card I picked up, and it's his 1975 Mini, Topps Mini. I just sent in a submission for the SGC 70s and 80s special where I have his regular card, so I will have both of them. But this one, beautiful card. I want to say I got this for like 35 or 38. Our target was 45. I got this well under the target. I'm really excited with this card. It's just really well centered. The coloring on this in an SGC slab looks great. Without spoiling the episode, if you haven't seen it, Dylan got a version of this, which is just stunning also, so you need to check it out. And then the card that I was excited to add as my card, we had $45 budget, and I picked up this beautiful Thurman Munson rookie card for $42. And I think, this card's really, really good shape. Well centered. Corners are pretty solid. It's, back's a little off on the centering, but the front looks fantastic. I've been wanting this card in the collection for a while, so I grabbed it. So anyway, there it is. That's what I picked up in February. Well, not September, in February. I was able to check off quite a few cards, and I had a fun time doing it. So thank you for letting me share my pickups with you. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Until we talk again, stay safe, keep collecting. Talk to you soon.